We're back with another unboxing of some of the SPQR kit. This time we're looking at the Tribesmen Slingers from, well, the Celtic Tribesmen sort of range of SPQR.
Gaelic Celts.
Yeah.
So these are the Gaul Tribesmen Slingers. There is a plethora of slingers to come for SPQR because slings were widely used in this sort of era, that sort of bronze ancient period.
Do we have Roman slingers planned? The
actual yes, but they're on the plastic sprues. So on the sprues with the gladius, there's an option to equip you guys with slings instead.
Very
because
cool.
they're all armed with an extra gladius at the hip anyway.
Yeah.
So you can take them. It's a unit upgrade for the Caesarians, whereas they are a unit in their own right, aren't they? The slingers. So
this one again. This is probably one of my favourite boxes.
Yeah.
Sorry, taking that.
No, you're fine.
Coming back to us talking about the box art that we have, going through all the SPQR range again. The background's fantastic, and I like that you've actually taken a picture of a Glaswegian high street for this one as well. It's brilliant. It reminds me.
We do not endorse this casual racism of Scottish people. So let's have a little look, because again, this is me excited about the new resin that we're working with. So 15 bases in there. If you need to know what our round bases look like, there you go.
It looks like a base,
and it's round. Yeah, it's 25mm. It's quite a base agnostic game as well. You don't need to have round bases. You can use square bases if you want. But so yeah, this is the new Warlord resin. So if I grab one of the...
This is the first chance I've had to see these up close as well. This dude looks like he's shooting a fireball out of his hand. Is brilliant. The way that he's a unicorn.
Yes.
Remember, you do need. There's always a bit of
things.
flashing. You need to clear off these sprues and these models. They're really nice full swing.
This is probably my favourite one. I think he's about to release that sling. Yeah. So yeah, single piece resins. It's going to take you 2 seconds to clip the extra bits of flash off and smash them down onto some bases. Yeah. So actually, why don't we go and do that now?
Yeah, we can. Let's base some slingers. So that's all of them based. Just need to clip them out and tidy the sprues up. But that's how quickly you're going to be getting those ready. I'd even be tempted to put those on a block and spray them.
Spray them as that. Yeah.
That is how I did mine so quickly with my my Tribesmen. I glued them all to the bases like this and put them up on the wall and based them in the barbarian flesh colour, because a lot of these guys are shirtless, most half naked. So yeah, I just based them in a flesh tone, and then all I had to do was do the clothing, hair, and small features, and just a lighter flesh tone on top of them, just to almost edge highlight the flesh. And they came out alright, very tabletop ready, I'd say. And then played with the basing. So there we go. While Charlie clips those out, he's on a mission now. These come under the cost of the 7 denarii because they're just the standard Tribesmen. Yeah. The people who haven't quite, not old enough, not quite achieved enough to be listed as warriors in the Gaelic Celt Society yet, I believe it is. So they're slightly cheaper, but they open up more options for you to use with the slings.
Or bows.
Or bows, yeah. Which is interesting enough. The warriors only have access to the javelins.
They do, yes.
So nice cheap unit there. So 12 of these coming in at 7 denarii a piece, which is, Charlie? 84 denarii to have a unit of slingers, which is dirt cheap. It's like 3 Romans.
3 spare bases as well.
Oh, nice. So for the cost of 3 Romans, you've got all these dudes.
Let's line these guys up over here by your little disc so people can see them. And then we can come back to chatting about what each of these guys can do on the table.
Go straight to these.
Yep.
So these are quite cheap units, Charlie. Slings they're quite slow in the game?
They are, yes. Yeah. So
require 2 actions to use?
Yeah, so normally, every turn you get to activate a unit. When you activate them, they get 2 actions. When you're firing slings, you've got to take a special action to get your scruff around on the floor looking for a stone, get in your sling, get it up to speed, and get it away. Right. So they are slow. They're a bit immobile. However, they've got great range, and they have the lethal special rule, meaning it knocks the opponent's armor down by 1.
You get dinged in the face.
Yeah, if you're hitting anything with just a small bit of light armor on +2 or +1s, you're going to either obliterate it or half it. Even against Caesarians who are saving on like a 3-up, you're going to knock that down to a 4-up. Increasing your chances of knocking some wounds off. So they're a good harassment unit, and when they're coming in at 7 points each, that's not bad. The guys are hitting on 5s and 6s. They can take a bit of leather armor, they can take shields, they can actually take swords. So you can build these guys up to being competent in combat as well as being a good ranged sort of harassing unit.
Baseline stats not as good as the warrior.
Not quite as good as the warrior, but decent enough. You're getting +1s on pretty much everything. Once you add in your armor with your leather armor and shields and swords, for that, and that's going to cost you an extra 11 points.
And of course the large group bonus. But I guess where they come into their own is they can have the bows and they can have the slings.
Yes.
Which is, there's going to be tactics specifically to get the most out of those in the game as well.
Definitely.
So, you could buy the additional box of warriors, but really if you're looking to really build your warband out and you're going with the Gaelic Celts, you would probably want to look at a box of the Slingers before you then start to look at maybe mounted units or at other hero units. But for me, so far, it's got to be core box, a druid, Slingers, and then mounted troops.
Sounds good.
Which we'll have a look at in another video. Thank you.